Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, Life of a Network Engineer. This channel will be more into networking and also other learnings what I learned throughout my life. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Let's skip to the video. So we have been running a series of configurations on OSPF, BGP and right now EIGRP. So in our previous video we saw how to configure EIGRP between two routers. So in this video we are looking into some advanced EIGRP wherein we are trying to configure EIGRP between two routers with based on per packet load balancing and also per destination load balancing. So I've already spinned up a VM and set up a small lab. We look into the configuration of each devices one by one. First of all, VPC 1, 2, 3 and 4, we have configured that as 10.1.1.5 and 10.1.2.5 and 10.1.3.5 and 10.1.4.5. And the gateways are configured here as dot 1 for all the connected to VPCs. And again, internally, I have run two EIGRP sessions which are between FA1/0 to 1/0 okay, and 2/0 to 2/0. Here, I have configured taken 2/30 IPs 1.1 and 1.2, and here it is 1.5 and 1.6, which are 192 168, and these two PEs I've just configured these as switches. Okay, and I've configured these two ports is 0/0 and 0/1 as access ports, and I've assigned VLAN 10 here so that the IP address is residing only in here to here. You can imagine this as a point to point link between these two CE routers. So I'll show you the configuration one by one. Show IP in brief. So you can see here this interface is the gateway. This interface is the gateway for another VPC, and 1/0 is connected to 1.1 for EIGRP and 2/0 to EIGRP for another router. So I'll show you the EIGRP configuration. These are the interface configuration, which is 1.1 and no IP route cache. Similarly, here as well, no IP route cache there. And I'll show you the EIGRP configuration. So this is the EIGRP configuration. It's just router EIGRP 100 and two networks which are for EIGRP and redistribute connected to redistribute the 10 subnets. Okay. Now we'll move on to CE2. Show IP in brief. Again 0/0, which is 3.1 and 4.1 for the gateways, and these two are for EIGRPs. Okay. I'll show the configuration. No IP route cache safe. And here as well, same. And I'll show you the EIGRP configuration as well. Just the EIGRP and two networks and redistribute connected to redistribute the 10 subnet. And finally, I'll just show you the PE configuration as well. It's just small configuration. Show VLAN. There's just VLAN 10. All other are default VLANs. I'll just show the diagram 0/0 and 0/1 in both the PEs. So we'll see show run int 0/0, which is access VLAN and node access. Similarly in 0/1. I'll put the same command here to show you the configuration. And 0/1. Okay. So this is the very simple configuration. So we'll see how the Cisco Express forwarding is working. In the CE router, we have enabled no IP route cache. So the command is IP load sharing per packet or per destination. Okay. There are two options. First we'll put per destination, and we'll enable the same command here as well, 2/0 per destination. Okay, I'm going to do that for the other router as well, which is CE2. CONFT interface 1/0 IP load sharing per destination. We'll do that for 2/0 as well. Okay. Now we'll clear the EIGRP once. Clear IP EIGRP neighbors is the command. So we are clearing the EIGRP. Okay, we'll check once if the VHRP is up. Show IP EHRP neighbors. So these are all up. So both the EHRP is up, and we'll check MCE1 as well. Show IP EHRP neighbors. Both are up. So I'll just give you a show IP route to show what are the subnets which are available. You can see here 1.3.0 and 4.0 are available through EHRP, and these have two subnets which are from 1.2 and 1.6. Okay, now I'll just show you what is the show IP route for each subnet. We'll give us 5, and for 4. Okay, we can see here that this is the subnets, this is the routes which are available. Okay, now we'll try reaching from one VPC to another. So the command is, first we'll try pinging. So we are in VPC 2, so we'll need to ping from VPC 2 to VPC 3 and 4. Ping 10.1.3.5, which is reachable, and 4.5, which is also reachable. Now we'll check the trace. Trace 10.1.3.5, which is through 1.6, and 4.5, which is through 1.2. Okay, so we are seeing that the same two subnets are changing directions based on the per destination basis. So for 3.5, which is this VPC, it is going through 1.6, and for this VPC it is going through 1.2. Now we'll see in other VPC as well, which is VPC 3. So from 3 we are trying to ping 10.1.1.5 and 10.1.2.5. Okay, now the commands are trace 10.1.1.5, which is through 1.5, you can see it here, and 2.5, so which is through 1.1. We'll try configuring per packet load balance. Okay, we'll give IP load sharing per packet. Okay, that's it, and then we'll configure that in the next router as well. Interface FA 1/0 IP load sharing per packet, and we'll enable that in the second interface as well. We'll clear the EHRP once. Enables. So it's cleared, and this is the configuration. So it should work as expected. We'll try again from here. We'll try trace, which is from 1.6, and from here it is from 1.2. Okay, similarly in VPCs, we'll check for VPC 3. So now we can see that it is from 1.1 and another packet. Okay, as it is per packet, there is not much of a change, so it will be based on its own steps. So one should travel in one direction and other packet should travel in another direction. Okay, so right now we see that both are going through 1.1. So this is a lab environment. It's not mandatory that everything should work exactly as expected, but you just remember the configuration. So what I'll do is I'll give the show run and the EHRP configuration in the description. You can go ahead and use that. Thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Happy learning.